Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. First up, this bout, all the talking has been done. These athletes have been waiting. Exchange punches. Big shots from... Nice slip to avoid the jab. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Defense is not an option for these two. That jab doesn't find a home. And he scores with the counter. Caleb Plant is hurt. Didn't wait long to... And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
7, 8.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match? On to the second round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Caution being thrown to the wind. Can't connect with that right hook. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, there was no doubt of... Let's get it started in round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. You see the spit flying. These are really heavy punches. He blocks the hook. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice job by him to block that jab. Nice defense on that jab. The jab can't find a home. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and a corner.
And there's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The right hook just missed. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of defense here at all. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Blocks the right there. Beautiful counter punch. That uppercut doesn't get through. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Can't connect. Hold it right there. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rock. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. There's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Jab doesn't score. Blocks that left hook. And now going for the finish. Good job trying to back out of trouble. Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. What's the referee thinking right now? A much better game plan here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That punch lands. That jab doesn't find a home. That big hook doesn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. There's the bell to start round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You'd like to see more jabs. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. They need to be careful and punch themselves out here. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Missed with that jab. Can't find a home with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Could not have come soon enough. Round 8, and we're off again. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Incredible work rate. Can't land the jab there. When are we going to see a jab? Pull it right there. What a nightmare scenario. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the...
Whoa, Johnny. Caleb Plant just got clipped. Whoa, wait a minute. Plant is in some serious trouble. Down goes Caleb Plant. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Give me your glove.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. What a huge momentum. And we enter the ninth. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well done with that counter shot. Hook just can't find the target. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The jab can't find a home. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And now going for the finish. Stamina is... And there's the bell for round 10. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Blocks the jab. Couldn't land that jab. Nice defense on that jab. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. His stamina is off the charts. Timing beat and Plant is down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all right.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart.